Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to demonstrate you, okay, for a DevOps course, what are the skills we are teaching in our LMS portal. All self-placed videos are available, okay. Importance of DevOps course, what is our industry expectations? Let me explain give clear expectation I will share with you, and then we'll discuss about the course content, what I'm going to teach you in this specific course, why it is important, why you should enroll in our DevOps course. That is the first point you should learn. Normally, normal DevOps course also there. What is the difference compared to other DevOps course and my DevOps courses? When I explain the course content, you will get some an idea. First, have a look, guys. Why you should enroll in our DevOps course? What is the importance? Means first, industry expectations. Nowadays, essential skills apart from Java background, I mean Java skills or .NET skills or PHP skills, apart from your core skill, industry is expecting current market demanding strong understanding of DevOps practices, DevOps courses. Okay, now employers, whenever any candidate is hiring, they are checking depth knowledge is available or not. I mean, you have a knowledge on the DevOps course or not. Then what are the skills they are expecting in DevOps? Yeah, in DevOps, lot of things are there, but no one will ask you all the modules, right? They will check some couple of highlighted topics. Okay, those topics even we are covering in our course. Okay, and it is kind of a comprehensive learning. Why? Because whichever essential DevOps tools and technologies are there, AWS services, Kubernetes, Jenkins, Docker, all are very crucial nowadays, guys, in modern development. Okay, what about the course highlight means is a first time launch. Okay, this is the first time we are offering this course in our LMS portal, Learning Management System portal. It is a lifetime access. At any time you can access. Okay, it is the price is very low now to make it accessible for public, for everyone. They can do with this price, guys. Okay, it is a benefit anytime, anywhere you can watch. You can watch from the mobile or you can watch from the online portal as well. Okay, not only in this course, we have a lot of other courses also there. Let me go through that example. Okay, now what is the enrollment benefits means? Hands-on experience you will get. Why? Because we are gaining practical skills and knowledge. Why? Because it will be enhance your resume. Okay, it will be more competitive. Can see if someone is hiring five candidates, first they will check what are the skills, what is the difference between these five candidates. If you have more skills, the priority will be more for you here. Okay, enroll today this course recordings at your convenience to learn your wherever you want. You can learn this course, guys. Okay, don't miss this opportunity. Okay, this course a very low price as of now we have. Enroll now to start the learning and you can gain the skills you can expect. Okay, now in this course, coming to AWS, I know in the YouTube we have and other trainings we have. With respect to my course name, if you look like here, DevOps for developers. Not only DevOps, guys, for developers also they can use this course. Okay, here normally how people will teach in AWS, they will take one service, they will take sample service and they will explain like this they can. But here every application we are linking with our program, with our Spring Boot application. What? How? See here. First, initially, we are starting with basic introduction. What is AWS? AWS knowledge and getting started with AWS services. What are the free services? How to set up the account and everything. First service we are going to discuss a EC2 machine. Okay, how to use EC2 machine in virtual machine in a cloud environment, and then how to deploy your application everywhere. Will take a Spring Boot application, guys. How to use these tools, how it is useful, not only learning the service, how it will be benefit for your application. Okay, how to deploy your Spring Boot application. Then we'll take another service called Elastic Beanstalk. It is one of the AWS services called deploying your Spring Boot application. and then we'll take relational database system. Here we are taking two types of databases here. We are using DynamoDB as well, and as well as and we have called MySQL database as well. How you can connect with our Spring Boot application with MySQL CRUD application? How you can do this activity? Okay, that is with Spring Boot with MySQL CRUD operations and Amazon API Gateway. How? Okay, what is API Gateway? Nowadays in the market, open source libraries, but really in AWS is providing gateway means yes, Amazon API Gateway is providing. If you deploy your Spring Boot application, how you can integrate with your gateway? It is another important service here. And if you can manage the profiling like UAT, dev here, when you have how you can manage here in the gateway layer, that is about this service. And simple queue service is kind of where already Kafka is there. Then why these are important? Why I not go for Kafka? Why I need to use AWS services? With real time examples we are taking with our Spring Boot, simple queue service and a simple notification service here. It's very interesting topic also, guys. How AWS SDK will integrate in our application, how you are accessing your AWS account, everything we are going to discuss here. And Amazon S3 bucket, not only simply storing the files and downloading files, but a programmatic approach, how you can do that. I want to upload a file, I want to upload a video from my Postman to your S3 bucket. I want to download, I want to view, I want to delete. How you can do that? That is about AWS S3. Another important concept in AWS is AWS Lambda, serverless functions. There is no server is involved here. How you can communicate with our Spring Boot? Even Spring Boot, there is no controller layer, serverless. How the Spring Boot serverless example combine into a Lambda expression? I mean to say AWS Lambda. Two modules we have that we are going to discuss on the services, and then once serverless, right? In the same pattern, we have called Elastic Container Service. This is called a serverless AWS ForGrid. How you can run our application? If you convert your application till here, everything our jar file communication. From now onwards, now your image converted into a Docker image. If you convert into a Docker image, what kind of services are available AWS is offering? One of the service called Elastic Container Service, ECS. Using this tool, using this cluster, AWS ForGrid cluster, how you can deploy your application, how you can do that. Okay, now how you can deploy your Docker image? ECR, another service called Elastic Container. It is not only public repo, it's a private repository as well. So Amazon ECR repository here where you can integrate with our Spring Boot. And even deletion, how you can delete one by one without charges applicable. Okay, yes, when you practice maximum 200 to 300 it will charge from your credit card, guys, definitely. Why? Because free services we are using, and as well as not only free, some couple of services or charges also, maximum 200. Okay, next, not only Jenkins, AWS is also providing called code pipeline, end-to-end building. How you can build a CI/CD pipeline in AWS using AWS code pipeline and a code build using Spring Boot example. And code build, how you can build our push our Docker image to Docker Hub ECR and how you can deploy into ECS cluster. This is completely AWS services by including all the services with our Spring Boot application. Future, if I have a new modules also, maybe we'll upload in the same course here, guys. So you will get a benefit as well also future. Okay. Next, coming to another module called Jenkins. If you take the Jenkins introduction, why Jenkins is popular? Here, Jenkins we are doing in Windows platform as well as Linux platform. You no need AWS account. I mean, EC2 machine you no need to create in your local system only. We can do every setup we can do in a Windows as well. It will be easy for you to learn more things on Jenkins as well. So for convenient purpose for everyone to do this activity, installation setup in your Windows as well as AWS EC2 machine as well. Here, when you are learning the Jenkins real-time use cases, I want to do a CI/CD pipeline with the configuration approach using declarative approach, and then this CI/CD deployment how you can do in the Kubernetes, local Kubernetes how to do, and as well as in the cloud Kubernetes how I can do that. See, this is completely end-to-end development from the cloud here. Docker Hub, Docker Image, AWS, one of the service Elastic Kubernetes service using Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. Not only just simply pushing an image, how you can do dynamic Docker. Lot of people may not cover this specific session. Why? Because whenever you want to deploy an application, Docker image version will be keep on updating. But how you can replace in Kubernetes manifest file, that is the one we are going to discuss. Very interesting topic this module, guys. I know in the videos you will never get this video, damn sure. No one will explain this kind of session to you guys. This is about the Jenkins. Coming to the Kubernetes, very very interesting topic. Why Kubernetes is popular, why, what are the alternatives we have, why actually they introduced, what kind of features are there. Kubernetes components we are discussing, like if you have a Spring Boot application, each and every service how to utilize here. Okay, here also we can set up Kubernetes in Windows as well as AWS EKS. As part of Jenkins, we'll discuss this module here. And then if you have a one Kubernetes as a pod, now how you can run your Spring Boot application on a pod, how you can expose your Kubernetes using this service, how you can isolate your, like I want to manage dev cluster, prod cluster, I want to isolate your clusters, your components into different environments, concept called namespaces. Okay, we have a how your pod is maintaining, this is called pod life cycle. How you can manage a replica set, if some service is down, I want to recreate at runtime for another instance, how you can do that. Okay, deployment strategies, we have a recreate and rolling update, very very important, real time. And here we are checking with Spring Boot with MySQL database. Lot of people may not aware, we need to use one concept called persistent volume claims. Using this concept, we can deploy our application into Kubernetes. It is also your MySQL also will run as a Docker container by using this concept. Okay, lot of people may not explain this concept to you guys, but this is end to end development by including config maps and secrets. If you have a small Spring Boot application where connecting to database in Kubernetes, how many, a deployment file, service file, namespace file, persistent volume file, secrets file, and a config map. One service, almost 6 to 7 files are required to deploy an application. By including all the things, we are designing this application. Once you done, assume that your pods are running, replica sets are running, config maps are running, we are keeping a dashboard as well, Kubernetes dashboard as well, guys. Deployment on the pods, this is for the Kubernetes. Coming to the Docker, already you will be aware why Docker is important, why containerization technology, Docker commands, how to build a Docker image, how to run through MySQL, how to connect to Mongo, and how you can Dockerize your Spring Boot application. Everything we are discussing on the Docker. Later on time we will update with the Docker volumes as well. That is a future, we have a plan to update on the Docker as well. This is the overall course content. Okay, so if you want to enroll in this course, you will get lot of benefit definitely for your resume. Don't think about the price, think about the course quality, guys. Content is very important here, so that's why. Okay, and the link, this enrollment link will share in the description box. You can go ahead and make a payment. Once you registered, log in with your Google account, you can able to watch the videos as well. Once your enrollment is done, automatically you will get all GitHub links, whatever we are practicing in our as part of this course, the complete information you will get it as part of your email communication here. Okay, all the best. And guys, one more thing, we are starting one if you click on the courses tab, we have a another course we are starting, Java full stack course. Who want to join the full stack development, full stack access, like a lot of modules included: Spring Boot, Data JPA, Rest API, Live, Docker. Here we have a webinar session is also available, guys. You can watch the recording as well. Else you can go through our videos. There is an option called all. A recording is available. You can go through the recording if you are interested. Even demo sessions you can attend as well. All the details we are updating in this. This is the one place to know our Java Express updates on this Telegram, guys. To more details, join this group. Uh, Instant updates you will get it, guys. Okay, we will be share you all the links in our uh, description box. If you have any questions, drop an email. Now this is our info in the contact page. This is our email ID, guys. So this is our contact number. You can drop a message. If you have any queries, you can put it here. We will get back to you, guys. Okay. So that's all. That's all about our course introductions. We have, you can just expose our courses. We have a Spring Security. We have a combo courses, framework videos, core Java. All the courses are there. If you are interested, you can enroll based on your interest, guys. Okay. Thank you, guys. Chalo then. Bye bye. All the best.